Hello, so today I'll show you some really cool ways for fuel hacks, and believe me, they're going to be totally epic. So let's begin. So, firstly, the very first fuel you would go for is wood, of course, but imagine this: if you're in a mushroom biome and suppose you have some food to cook. Let me just get some food here. Yeah. Suppose you have a food to cook in mushroom biome. What are you going to do? You'll probably go dig down, get some coal. Otherwise, you will use a flint and steel or a fire aspect sword to get your food cooked. But the very cool thing is you can actually use mushroom blocks as fuel. Yes, and that's absolutely epic. You can use mushroom blocks as a very good fuel source. Now, you might think, how efficient are mushroom blocks as fuel? So, actually, mushroom blocks are just equal to a wooden plank when you're talking about the fuel efficiency. So, wait, let me just find the mushroom blocks. Yeah, so here we have our mushroom blocks, and as you can see, they are just as efficient. Okay, we just take some. You can see they're just as efficient as wood planks in a fuel. Now, if your base, if your nether portal has a fortress quite close to you, blaze rods are absolutely amazing fuels. A single blaze rod can smelt up to 12 items. A single blaze rod can smelt 12 items, and if you have looting 3, you can literally get a stack of blaze rods in just like in just 10 minutes or around somewhere around that. So now let's look at the fastest growing plant in the game. So if you already guessed it, you're right. Bamboo is the fastest growing plant. Now, bamboo is often used as fuel, but the only problem with bamboo is that they are the worst fuel. I mean, I'll just show you what exactly I mean. If you just take your furnace and if I need it, wait, I'll show you. I need exactly 4 bamboo just to smelt a single item. That means its fuel efficiency is 0.25 items. It can literally smelt just 0.25 items. And that's the worst. That's the worst thing. Honestly, that's the worst thing. But guess what? Guess what? There is a huge hack you can do here. So let me um, just get some string. Yes, you're correct. A single string. A single string can smelt up to I guess 4.5 items. Now you might be thinking, wait, how does string smelt item? That does not make any sense. But I'll just show you. I'll just show you. So if I take this wood and make a crafting table, okay, and if I use this string just like this, I can make myself 6 scaffolding. Now, considering bamboo has a fuel efficiency of 0.25 items per bamboo, that means 6 bamboos can smelt 1.5 item, while when you use a single string to turn them into 6 scaffolding, each and every scaffolding can smelt 6 items. And that's ridiculous. That's so overpowered. Now, this does not work in Java Edition. I guess in Java Edition a single scaffolding can smelt 2 items, but still the string increases fuel efficiency. And you can see how cool is that? From 0.25 to literally 6 items using a single piece of string. Just a single piece of string. Now in Java edition of Minecraft, wait, let me just turn the time today. So in Java edition of Minecraft you can actually use carpets and wool as fuel, but in the Bedrock edition of Minecraft, not really. You can't use wool as fuel here. Just for demonstration, if I take this away and I put wool, see, we can't even add wool in there. So neither can you use carpets in the Bedrock edition as fuel. So what if you have a string farm or a bartering farm that produces a lot of string, and you want to use that as fuel, but you can't because Bedrock edition does not allow it to be used as a fuel. So here I have another hack for you. You can just wait a minute. You can grab some wool and some sticks. Okay, once you have that, you can turn this into a banner. Now 6 wool will turn into a single banner, which is not very great, I know. But if you have a wool farm which is very big and you just don't use that much wool, you have excess of wool, so a single banner gets smelt just as many items as a wooden plank, which is again not very great, but you're actually not wasting your wool. You're not just throwing it away, you're actually using it, and which is very great because a single banner can smelt 1.5 items, and if you think about it, you can smelt a stack and a half items using a stack of banners. Now you can I guess you can use the pillager banner if you have a raid farm or something, or just you get quite a lot of those pillager banners and you're done with decorating your house with them and they are just useless for you. Don't throw them away, you can use them as a fuel. So another best option as fuel is of course kelp. Kelp is a very excellent fuel, but the problem with kelp is you have to put in some efforts for using kelp as fuel, because firstly you have to grow the kelp, then you have to smelt it, dry it, and then craft it into a block, and then that block will smelt 20 items, which is very overpowered because a single lava bucket smelts 100 items, a literal 100 items, but a kelp block smelts 20 items. So having 5 kelp blocks is equivalent to having a lava bucket, which is very great because you can stack kelp blocks up to 64, which means you can literally carry around dozens of lava bucket worth of fuel. It's quite amazing if you think about it. So I'll get this get this video uh, ending over here with the new fuel hacks. Hopefully it might help you a lot.